Today I want to tell you that everything can change in a month. So this YouTube channel is Mom, Wife, and Everyday Life. Okay, December was month 21. January is now month 22 for this channel, and everything changed this month. It finally happened for me. I feel like people always tell you these stories of how they blew up and took off and how things got great. Am I hitting monetization? No, I'm still not there. But for my channel and my level, it blew up. Okay, so let's jump right into it and get into the analytics. For January of 2025, I got 5.5K views, 285.7 watch time hours, and 101 subscribers. Now, this is longs and shorts combined. For January, I did not post any shorts, but they're still in the back residually getting me views and watch time hours. Okay, so let's break it down and just look at the long form. So I only got 275.7 from long form, so about 10 hours were shorts. So forget about those. My average percentage viewed was 35.3%. Subscribers from longs is 84. Videos published is 9, so I did double what I normally do. Normally I would do 1 a week. I did 2, and just the way it fell, it turned into 9 videos. Views, 4,443. Impressions, almost 100,000. Click-through rate, 3.3%. I like to see it over 3. And my average view duration was 3 minutes and 43 seconds. In the most recent months, I've been hovering around 2 minutes. So this is amazing. Okay, real quick, what I would like to show you is by date. So this is only going to be our long form videos, if you notice up here, and this is just the month of January. We are going to add a couple columns here. We're going to add when my videos were published. Okay, real quick, I'm going to take you down to the bottom. These are the metrics we're going to look at. The date when videos are published does help you understand the views. So we start off January, like the 1st, the 2nd, nothing's happening. These are my typical watch time hours. If you look over here, it's low. This video gets published right here on the 2nd, but it takes a minute to take off. This is the first exciting video for my channel. So I published it here. I got like a subscriber, got some views, got some watch time hours, good duration. And then we just keep going, and let's see, look at our views here. We get 400 here, like 200 here, 100 here. Another video comes out. It takes a little bit to get going. And then we got 200 here, 175. Like we took off of getting hundreds of views per day, and not just on days when I published a video. That's super important because for me, typically it's like, okay, you publish a video, get 20 views. The other days you get 0. That ain't working. Okay, so we were getting views on off days. We were getting watch time on off days. Look at these watch times. To get monetized, you need 4,000 watch hours in 365 days. So on average, it's 333 watch hours a month, or about 10 or 11 watch time hours a day. So we need to see 10 every single day. We need those double digits. We're not getting them every day. I fell short, so 275 is not 333. We're not quite there. So I'm not even on pace for monetization this month. But this month was way better than normal. Okay. The average view duration's amazing for me. Views, great. Videos published. I worked really hard. I'm tired. I'm sick. And then on subs, I normally do not get anywhere close to this in a month. So this was super, super exciting. Now I'm going to take you into the actual content real quick. All right, so we are going to sort down by views. So my best video was this first one, which was kicking off the pantry challenge. It was January 2nd, and it is at over 1,300 views, 1,364 for January. It is still getting views in February. Okay, it's still doing well. All right, so impressions great, click-through rate great, duration great, watch time hours 84. We're up to 90 something on this one, and I'm really excited to see a video break 100. That will be my first time by far that's ever happened. These videos are some of my absolute best videos as far as watch time hours. The next one was week 1. We got 65 hours. We're over 1,000 views. Impressions, 20,000, 3.8 click-through rate in 3 minutes and 30 seconds. We're doing great. So then week 2, we get good views still. It's dropping. Okay, you're going to lose people. All right. I'm thankful for the subscribers that I got, but obviously you're going to lose people in a challenge. And anybody that stumbles upon week 2, it's not as interesting. Week 1 is way more interesting to watch because you just feel like you're too late to join, you know? Now, I will say week 2 got more views, but less watch time. Week 3, fewer views, more watch time. And that's because of this number over here, the average view duration. People were watching 6 minutes of this video. People were only watching 4 minutes of this. So what do we need to get monetized? We need subscribers and watch time hours. None of these other columns technically matter. Impressions don't technically matter. Views don't technically matter. It all plays a role. But what we want is watch time hours. So this video here with less views is getting me closer to monetization because of that watch time. How did I get that watch time? Average view duration. You need people to stay on your video. Okay, it's hard to get clicks. We're still working on better thumbnails. We're still working on better titles. We're trying to grow and improve. But the key is once you get a click, once somebody finally sees your video and decides, I'm gonna watch that, you have to deliver and you have to keep them hooked and you wanna get that average view duration up. okay? Because that is what we need. Once you're monetized, it's up to you what you care about, but before monetization, it's watch time and it's subscribers. That is it. We need the clicks to get the watch time, but we need to retain the viewer to get the watch time. I have had videos that have got 1,000 views, but they've gotten 10 watch time hours. It doesn't matter. You need the average view duration to help you out. Real quick, I'm going to put some numbers up on the screen. For my channel as a whole, which was started back in 2023, okay, so the before numbers versus the January numbers. I had, on average, for the first 21 months of my channel, I was getting about 22 long form watch hours per month. Like that's the average. The best month I ever had was 59.2 versus this month, I got 275. All right, and then for subscribers. So over the course of my channel, before January started, all of 23 and 24, I had about 210 subscribers, which if you divide that over the months is about 10 subs per month on average, with my best month ever being 21 subs gained. Whereas this month, in January, I gained 101. Okay, that's like 5 times my best month, and it's 10 times my monthly average. And all this was 1 month of doing something new. Okay, so what did I do that was new? I posted pantry challenges. Okay, so my previous content was very like mommy content and like baby content of like which stroller to buy, you know, how to introduce solids, potty training tips, and they just weren't working. They just weren't working on my channel. I just was not getting momentum. I wasn't getting traction. I was getting 1 watch hour per day, and that equals 365 for the year. That's not 4,000. Okay, like it just wasn't getting there. And then I posted a video. Let me see if I can find it right here. This one. I posted it in November and it did pretty well. It got like 300, maybe 33, something like that in November or December. And it was about meat that I cook and store in my freezer to help make dinner quick and easy. Okay. And this video kind of got the ball rolling for me. It took a lot of work to film. It was multiple days of filming, multiple hours of filming, and tons of hours of editing. But it inspired me a little bit to reach into my homemaker and my like wife part of the family, not mommy time all the time, but just feeding my family. So this video and the fact that it got some good watch time hours for me and for my channel and some good views inspired me to do the pantry challenge. I've heard of it before and I was like, you know what, January, let's kick off the new year with the pantry challenge. I spend so much money on groceries, let's cut down the budget. And I decided, because I had a lot of food in my fridge, pantry, freezer, that I would do $25 a week. So that inspired this first video where I kicked off my challenge and then went straight into week 1. I will also say I posted these videos very close together, and my strategy with that was I was actually doing week 1 already and filming it. So then just a few days later, I published week 1. Okay, I believe the original video was on Thursday and then the next one was posted on Monday, and I'd already completed a week. Well, that was because I started ahead of time. So I was a little strategic on that because I wanted to keep those viewers and keep them tight. Yeah, very excited. If you look at some of these top videos, I got really great view duration on them versus down here some of my other ones, you know, they're more like a minute or so, and the views obviously aren't as good and they're just not cutting it. So I want to take you to another thing. Let's go ahead and do a side-by-side comparison. Okay, so just a quick look here. We're going to do a comparison. The blue side is January. Okay, now it's only a month, so it's going to look really short and small, but that's okay. And then the purple here, this is the life of my channel. And I'm just clicked on long form videos right now. I started off with shorts right here, only doing shorts. So right here, it's kind of like dead. That's okay. If you want, I can actually erase that time. Let's go ahead and get rid of that because it's not really relevant. The purple is the time period I posted longs. The blue is the time I posted longs for January. This is all long form. We'll start at the top. Watch time hours for January got 275.7. We've seen that number before. Now for the purple, we have almost 400, but the problem with this 400 is that is longer than 365 days, about 580 days. So I've lost, like these hours back here, I've lost them. So I don't fully have all those hours still. That's just what I have earned altogether. So it took me 20 months or whatever to get 400 hours versus it took me 1 month to get 275. Game changer. This month was crazy. So views, just look at the chart. How much of this chart is hovering on 0? We got spikes. Spikes are great. Look at this chart. It's not even close to 0. It's doing great. Impressions aren't fully in our control. You know, I think that's a little more up to YouTube, but just looking here again, it's definitely higher. These are just, they float down. They're at the bottom. Okay, so click-through rate. I just want to look down here. It's 3.3% for January, and then previous 2023 and 2024, it was 2.3%. So we're up a whole percentage point. Very exciting. Let's do our average view duration, which again, so important for watch time. All right, so in January, I've got 3 minutes and 43 seconds. Now, my previous 2 years, 1 minute and 28. Look at how much higher this one is. You know, I'm at this line of 320 versus how often I actually got to that line. Not as often as I'd like. Let me see if subscribers will pull up. Okay, so my subs. So like, you know, every so often I'd get 1 subscriber. But yet look at how many subscribers I've gained in January. And then these aren't going to add up to my total. And that's because I get a lot of subscribers from shorts. And in the purple, that time period, way more have come from shorts. Okay, so I previously said I had about 210. Only 63 were long form. Okay, and then currently in the month of January, I earned 101 total, but 84 were long form. Okay, so that's why sometimes numbers are confusing. Shorts versus longs. Now, when it comes to subscribers, I actually typically would click this off right here because subs don't matter if they were from long or from short. And the other thing I would need to do is I would need to switch this one back. Oh, I know. I need to unclick video right here. There we go. Okay, so there's that 210 number I mentioned previously and 100 here. So this is from 21 months. 21 months of this purple to get 200. So that's about 10 months for 100 subscribers, right? Roughly. Versus in 1 month, I got 100 subscribers. So again, it's like 10xing what I'm doing. Amazing. January was an amazing month. All right, so overall, again, just looking at my overview, 5.5K views, 285 watch time hours, 101 subscribers. I'm so happy with this month. I'm so thankful for it. It's been amazing. Okay, I've gotten the views that have turned into watch time via strong average view duration. People have subscribed. I am on my way to monetization. If you want to take a look, I don't typically show this. Before January, I was like somewhere around here. And I was like somewhere around here. I was like half of these essentially. And now I just feel like I'm getting closer. So like once I hit 333 subs, I'm a third of the way there. On this, once I hit that 500 mark, which was just a few days ago, I got really, really excited because 500 is half of 1,000. And that's like a fourth of the way. So I'm like an eighth of the way there right now, which honestly sounds terrible in ways because if my channel takes a dip, if February and March dip back down, I'm in trouble because I'm going to lose these watch time hours if I don't get monetized in the next 12 months. So it's really important to me. I had some good watch time last summer, so I'd really love to get monetized before summer if I can. It's important to my family as well. I would like to be generating a little bit of income from YouTube. We really could use it and it would benefit us. I'm spending hours upon hours working on this with no return right now. So this is a goal. This is a passion. I am trying, I'm pushing. And I also want to tell you, it is hard. It might not work out. Consistency does not always seem to work. At least for me, I haven't felt that way up until this month. January, I finally felt like consistency worked, but I also feel like consistency is not all of it because I changed something. I changed my content a little. I did something that was binge worthy, playlist worthy. I have playlists, don't get me wrong, but the pantry challenge was way more. Okay, way more playlisty, bingey, and stick with it kind of content. I did change my focus a little bit on my channel. I changed my strategy up a little bit and it paid off. So don't be afraid to mix it up a little bit. See what you can do. I hope you get a bump in traffic like this and see a little taste of success. All right, so I wish you all the best of luck. If you want to, go ahead and subscribe to this channel so you can come back and see how we're doing in February and March and if we can keep this momentum rolling. I think momentum is so important with YouTube. I will link that video once it is out in public and I hope you check it out. So I will see you there. Thanks so much and have a great day.